Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing your daily Walking Dead video leading up to the start for both Fear the Walking Dead Season 3 and The Walking Dead Season 8. In this one first, before we get into the Q&A, we're going to give our thoughts on which one is more hyped. And spoiler warning, if you guys are not caught up for both series, because this is going to be a discussion topic video, we just got on, I believe it was Friday or Saturday, the teaser trailer for Fear the Walking Dead Season 3. I did a video on it. It's in the channel. If you want to see it, click the channel name to the bottom left, and then you can find it in the channel with my sort of breakdown, give my thoughts on it, that kind of thing. It's a quick little teaser, 30 seconds for Fear, but it looks really, really good. We've got approximately pretty much 1 month to June 4th when Fear is going to be airing. So I am pretty excited to see Fear Season 3, but I still have to say at this point, I think I'm more hyped for The Walking Dead Season 8, just because it's all-out war, because we know it's going to be awesome, and should find out pretty soon this week if there's going to be that Writers Guild strike or not. Hopefully not, but I'll let you guys know probably tomorrow or the next day when we find out for sure one way or another. Let's hope not, fingers crossed. Either way, though, still really excited for The Walking Dead Season 8, even if there's some kind of strike and they have to kind of lock it up and not change much with the show from the original writing. So we'll have to see how it all works out. But I'd say I'm still more excited for The Walking Dead Season 8. But that said, it's not like I'm not excited for Fear. Fear looks really good, too. Fear really does. I mean, I really love, as I said in that video on Friday or Saturday for the teaser, I really love the environments that we're getting to see in Fear because they're so different from the original, and I'm really starting to feel for the characters. The characters are really starting to grow on me, and also because with the Walking Dead TV series right now, we're in kind of the larger world story arc with all-out war with the different communities. You've got Negan and the Saviors, you've got everybody else around, and the story's just gotten a lot bigger. Some people kind of miss the days of The Walking Dead when you had, like, you know, the one group like Season 2, or I suppose 3 in some ways, and 4, where you may have an antagonist, but you know, your main group is like a dozen people or so, and you know, Rick and the others, and it's really survival horror focused for those first bunch of seasons. It's not until about Season 5, maybe second half Season 5, until they join with Alexandria, and then it starts getting bigger and bigger. But Fear has pretty much, since the beginning, most part, has been that way. We've had, you know, that survival horror type of story, which is kind of more classic for a zombie apocalypse, and it's more similar to what a lot of people are used to for The Walking Dead with regards to that. It's, you know, you don't have these huge groups where you get into the hundreds of people. You have more like a dozen or even less depending on the group, you know, or maybe a couple dozen depending with the hotel and that kind of stuff, and how that all worked out with refugees and them taking people in. So really, I mean, it just looks really good, and it looks to be very faithful to what The Walking Dead kind of was to start with, and The Walking Dead itself, the original series, in its 7th, 8th season now really has changed quite a bit, but Fear is very similar. So really excited for Fear, can't wait to see it this summer, and really appreciate it. Kind of sucks they didn't release it sooner, but what can you do, right? Trevschanrules says, and I swear to God that's his actual username, I did not write to myself or something, but he says, hey Trev, how many seasons of Fear the Walking Dead do you want to see? I want to see at least 5 to 6 seasons, but everyone's different. So yeah, I think so. I mean, for me, like right now, how I'm feeling about Fear, I really like Travis. You know, he's my favorite character from the series. I really like Nicholas a lot too. They're both really good characters. Madison's great as well too. She's a good, maybe the opposite of Lori, I guess, from the original Walking Dead. Very likable, you know, motherly figure, you know, for the others. You know, I really like the characters in Fear, and I like how we're seeing them transform, and the more they do transform, the more I like it. It was really cool to see Nicholas go into that guts mode and kind of join with the herd and walk with them in Season 2. So I would say if they can keep it fresh, if they can keep doing a good job of it, 5 or 6 seasons is good, you know, going to the 3rd season now. If they can get 7 or 8 out of it, I'd be happy, but mainly, the original Walking Dead for me is probably always going to be my favorite, so that's the main thing. As long as that continues, I'll be pretty happy. If Fear at some point gets canceled in a few seasons, so be it. But I do really enjoy Fear as well, too, and I'd like to see it get a few more seasons at the least so we can see what happens with this group of characters, because their trajectory could be a lot different from the original Walking Dead, where in the original Walking Dead, we mainly follow a group that seems to be good for the most part. You know, they do some evil, they do some bad things sometimes, but for the most part, I'd say Rick and the others are pretty good people. Fear the Walking Dead, I'm not so sure. That may go the other way, and I think that might be what we're seeing, and that itself is very interesting. So, you know, something like Breaking Bad, Walter White-esque, you know, we've already seen Travis kind of turn in that way or start to go that direction. So it could be really interesting to see a group of villains and how they evolve and adapt over the course of a zombie apocalypse, rather than a group of kind of good people that have to do bad things in order to survive. What about a group that just becomes bad, you know, like becomes evil, so follow the villains. So I'm hoping that's what we're seeing with Fear. We'll see, but for now, to me already, it's starting to look like that for the most part. Next one was Trev, that Nick killing someone scene in the trailer made me think of Rick killing Shane because of the midnight mist and location. And me too, absolutely. It really reminds me a lot of Season 2. And there's a lot of things in the Fear teaser that remind me. The Madison, whatever she's got, some people think it's a spoon, some people think it's glass or something. It stabs the guy in the eye with it. It's just so similar to Michonne with the governor, right? It's so similar to what happened with him losing his eye and her stabbing him with the shard of glass and everything. So it's really cool. I like when they kind of have things that kind of parallel the original Walking Dead seasons ago or make you kind of think of it. I just think that's really cool when they do that. And yeah, it absolutely does look like the Season 2 finale with the you know, the breathing and everything, and you know, getting to see kind of the oxygen and everything as they're breathing in. It's kind of cold out and everything. So really cool, man. And Nick is another one too. You know, what's going to happen with him, and is he like part of the Whisperers or something, or you know, who knows? We'll see how that all works out, but really cool stuff. It really looks good, man. Thomas Teller says, hey, Trev, just wanted to know, will you do a top 5 of your favorite Fear the Walking Dead episodes after Season 3 is done, or could you do maybe a top 10? And what do you hope to see from the characters as they develop in Fear in Season 3? So thanks. That's from Thomas. So I'll probably do like a top 5 favorite Fear the Walking Dead episodes, something like that. I haven't bought Season 2 yet. I've been meaning to for a long time now, so I got to get on that. But yeah, you know, it's a really fun show, and I should go through it and kind of update after Season 3 my episodes that I think are the best. I like to do that because then as the seasons continue, if we get into 7 or 8, like the original Walking Dead has, I can look at the list and I can say, okay, here's what it is. I can add in the new episodes, and we can kind of give our thoughts on the best episodes overall. And I feel like it's very true to it because we got to see it. It evolved over the seasons as they released it. So yeah, I'll probably do that. Tom, thanks for the suggestion. Remind me when this season ends, because that'll be like probably, you know, September, October when season 3 for Fear the Walking Dead ends. Chris Shelton says, hey Trev, did you see that Josh McDermott deactivated his social media accounts? Word is this is due to people bullying him on the internet about turning turncoat, so about him joining the Saviors. So thoughts on this? I don't know, man. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I didn't notice that. I didn't see that. But I'm not the best at checking social media accounts, that kind of stuff for the cast and everyone involved. But that's pretty funny if that's the truth. If he got trolled off the internet, it wouldn't be the first time someone got trolled off the internet. I mean, let's be honest here. The internet is pretty vicious. People say things and do things online that they would never do in person or say to someone's face. Right? It's the internet. You know, I thought he was pretty thick-skinned, so maybe there's something else going on there. I'm not sure, but you know, that kind of sucks. I hope he comes back if he did actually shut down his social media. That's pretty funny. Andrew Ortiz says, Trev, can you explain why Season 2 is the most underrated season in the series? Because it has like 5 of some of the best episodes in the series. Better Angels, 18 Miles Out, What Lies Ahead, Pretty Much Dead Already, and Beside the Dying Fire. And it has other good episodes like Save the Last One, Secrets, Judge, Jury, and Executioner, Triggerfinger, Nebraska. I always thought this season didn't get love because it's dragged out on a farm, but people seem to ignore how many great and good episodes are in Season 2. What are your thoughts on this? So that's from Andrew Ortiz. So thanks, Andrew, for your continued support and sending through the questions and everything, and all of you guys as well for sending through questions. Keep doing it, and we'll keep making videos. So season 2 underrated. You know, it is pretty underrated. It's a great season for its time. You know, when you look back at it, sure, maybe in comparison to what they've done later on, it doesn't seem like much. If you look at the herd in the finale, beside the dying fire and the amount of characters that are there, sure, it seems kind of small time compared to what they do later on with like the season 6 herd or something. But you got to remember, it's for its time. For its time, you know, it was really great. And you're right, the second half of the season is awesome. The stuff with Shane is some of the most heartfelt, emotional stuff in the entire series. Save the last one was incredible. You know, season 2, when it premiered, and after we saw this season, you know, The Walking Dead was almost my favorite TV series ever, just after 2 seasons. So I'm really glad they were able to continue it, and it's able to be, you know, really strong now going to its 8th season. But you're right, man. You know, those first couple seasons are really, I think, were really done well for the budget that they had, the amount of money they had, because they didn't have a lot in season 2 compared to season 1 and later. They did a lot for what they had, and you know, they really crafted that well, and it was more of a character or drama focus, I think, with Darabont and kind of what they did than it was later on, or it has been, you know, the last couple seasons. Although they do, of course, still have, you know, the character drama and everything. That season really did a good job of that, and it was fresh and it was new, so I think that has a lot to do with it. But you're right, there are some great episodes there. Better Angels is amazing. 18 Miles Out, also amazing. What Lies Ahead, incredible premiere. So pretty much dead already, and Beside the Dying Fire. I think it's just that some of the other episodes don't have as much, and I think that's why Darabont got mad and ended up, you know, kind of getting fired or quitting, or however that worked out. I guess being let go or whatever, because he was angry because they didn't. He knew they could have been better. But I still think season 2 has turned out great, and it's one of those nostalgia seasons for me. I mean, I've seen it so many times I can watch it, you know, over and over again, because it's just, you know, it's so, the stuff with Shane was done so well that as a character, it's one of the biggest character deaths in you know, any series ever for me. It's just great. So you're right, it is really underrated, and it is a really great season 2. There's lots of great seasons of Walking Dead, but season 2 is really one that for the emotion and the characters, it really stands out, you know, as a great emotional season. Andy Guadalupe says, when do you think Magna will appear in the Walking Dead TV series? Season 9, A or B, or season 10? You know, she might even, and I did the video on this yesterday about the Whisperer, she might even appear in the second half of season 8. So we'll have to see how it goes, and we'll have to see how much they can take 1.5 volumes and stretch it out for that season, to make it last the whole season, to maybe they were going to bring in a couple characters earlier than they were going to. We'll see. You know, maybe we won't see the Whisperers until season 9. A lot of people think we won't. But maybe they could bring in some of our kind of ally characters, and they can fill out a couple episodes with meeting characters like Siddiq or something, a small group, and maybe he'll be with Magna or some of the others. So we could see her second half season 8, but otherwise a season 9, or yeah, season 9A, I'd say, if it's not season 8. But we'll have to see how much they fill out the seasons and how that all works out. When we see the trailer, we'll probably have a better idea. The only thing is, like I said in that video, action tends to go by quick. Action tends to go by quick in episodes. So that's what it is. We'll just do like one more. Aiden Simpson says, hey Trev, have you ever thought about getting a 4K webcam and microphone or digital camera? If not, think about it. Would really evolve your videos and take them to the next level. By the way, love your vids. You're my favorite YouTuber. So thanks, Aiden. I appreciate it, and all you guys for all your support. You guys are awesome, especially during the off season, because there's, you know, Walking Dead's not on TV, and I love to make the videos with you guys. I love to hang out with you guys, so I'm going to continue to do so. As far as, like, you know, upgrading equipment, that kind of stuff, you know, I really don't have, you know, really don't want to put that money into it, you know, to do that, because 4K webcams and stuff like that can be like over $1,000, and you know, I don't really want to put that kind of money. You know, I do YouTube as a fun thing to do, as like a hobby, and I want to continue to do it that way. I don't want to put tons of money into something, or you know, something like that I really, you know, don't really want to, or I could put into, you know, my retirement fund or something like that, or, you know, through work or whatever. So, but you know, I'll think about it. Maybe I could upgrade the camera this year. Thanks for the suggestion, Aiden, and I'll let you guys know if I'm going to do that. But for right now, I'm really happy with the way the mic sounds and the webcam works and everything, and I'm just enjoying it. I'm just having fun. You know, it's, again, I'm not a full-time YouTuber. This isn't my, you know, primary thing, my primary job or something. I just enjoy it, and, you know, that's what it's all about. I'm just having fun with you guys, and you know, that doesn't require me to put, you know, pour thousands into equipment and stuff like that, or I try to green screen stuff. It just, I don't know. Anyway, that'll be it for today's video, guys. Write your comments below and send me more questions. Send the questions in the comments, or you can send them to me through the About tab of the channel. Let me know what you guys think about everything we've addressed here. What are you more hyped for? The Walking Dead TV series, Season 8, or for Fear the Walking Dead Season 3. Are some of you guys more hyped for Fear? Because it's coming around soon. So yeah, let me know what you guys think at this point. If you like this video, please thumb it up below. Please share. Please favorite. And if you're new and you guys want to subscribe, I appreciate it. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for all your support. Please continue to, just have fun with the channel. That's the whole idea. Let's try to stay positive. Let's try to have fun. And yeah, let's enjoy this hobby together, guys. That'll be it for this one. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Probably, as always, is Trev. And I'm saying peace. Later, guys. I'll see you.